Hare Krishna, Prabhupada. Omagyanatimirandasya Gyananjanashalaka Chakshanthamashmavisri Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishtavitale Sintavittarantashanti Namaste Saraswati Devi Bhagavani Vicharini Krishna Ashat Krishna Manchakalotravasya Vivashindi Tithanam Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Letter to Tejas, Mumbai, 19 December 1972. My dear Tejas, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter dated December 10, 1972, and I am very much disturbed to hear from you that you have become disturbed in your mind. Do not disturb. There is no cause for anxiety. You are doing your best to serve Krishna. That is very much appreciated. So do not lose enthusiasm out of frustration. That will spoil everything. Krishna consciousness means we should always be satisfied and happy. Not that we must work something impossible, becoming overburdened, and then because we are unhappy by so much trouble, we lose enthusiasm altogether and give up all hope. If too much endeavor is there, that is to be avoided. By all means, we must preserve our spiritual status. That is the point. Not that we are mad after big buildings, many devotees, life members, these, there. No. There are only ways to engage the devotees. These are only ways to engage the devotees so that they may apply the principles of devotional living to some kind of work for practical realization of these principles. It is not the result of the work we want. Even one person daily, if we sincerely preach to such one person in a day, that is sufficient. Never mind big programs. So my request to you is that you do not be bothered by these things. And I have instructed Tamal Krishna and Shamsundar to send you men, so they will do it. Rest assured. Krishna does not like to see his sincere devotees suffer or become frustrated or depressed. He will not stand idly by in any such case. So do not fear on that account. Krishna has got some plan for you. Always think in that way. And very soon, he will provide everything to your heart's desire. Yes, I have seen Vaikuntha in Ahmedabad, and he appeared very sick. So he may have to go back. That is a fact, but I shall send you some other good man to assist you. So far, Dijohari is concerned. If he is acting in that way, that is abominable. He has collected some money. So my direct order for him is that he should immediately leave Delhi and return to his country using the money he has got. He may go to Los Angeles and stay in the temple there, taking instruction and help from Karanda. If he tries to commit any further harm to you or attack you physically, inform the police and have him arrested. Or he may use the ticket of Bidur and give Delhi temple the money he has collected. That is better idea. You may inform him like this. If he has got question, he may write me, but I think he should leave at once without further delay. In Los Angeles, there is better facility for making film that he should know. Hoping this meets you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhakti Swami. So, from this letter, there's so many things to learn. We should not be demoralized, and we have not to take so big projects. And unnecessarily with taking projects, we may be demoralized. And in that concept, Prabhupada said, it is not that we have to be. If you can one devotee daily, that is sufficient. Very nice instruction. And Prabhupada never tolerated nonsense. He said he should leave immediately. And another thing, he leave immediately, not he should go to home. He should go to American other temple. That means if Prabhupada is not kicking him out, go home. No. He should leave this place and go other place. And if physical attack, then inform police. Prabhupada is so clear in his instruction. Oh, Prabhupada has told me to tolerate, that is a kill me. Prabhupada said, no, go to police. So very nice. Next letter. Letter to Harisha, 1970. My dear Hari Prasad ji, please accept my blessings. Prabhupada has given some respect to him, but at the same time he is sending his blessings also. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated December 14, 1972, and I am so much encouraged by your report of the Hyderabad activities. And I think that that place will be most important preaching center for India, because I have noted that you are all so much eager and enthusiastic to serve Krishna. That is the first qualification to attain the supreme perfection of our life. Utshaha. First, Prabhupada said, first qualification is enthusiasm. From where enthusiasm come? Determination, yes. If I do this, I will get it. Utshat nishchaya. Enthusiasm will come from the determination. And enthusiasm is there, determination is there, but no patience. That is also useless. Now, enthusiasm is there, determination is there, patience is there, but we are using that to become terrorist. What is this? We should use enthusiasm, determination, and patience to follow the previous acharyas' footsteps and the rules and regulations of the scripture, especially 16 round and 4 principle. For that, we should use that. And if there is also patience and determination, then everything will be successful. That is the Rupa Goswami's third verse, Utshat Nishchat Dharya. Prabhupada is saying enthusiasm, determination, and patience. Then everything will be successful. So try to everyday chant as much as possible. This enthusiasm, determination, and patience should apply where? Chanting as much as possible Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Read our books regularly and engage your energy for this business of building temple, making life, and then you will always remain enthusiastic. And gradually, more and more, you will feel yourself advance in Krishna consciousness. In this way, you may know it for certain that you will meet face very soon. This is detail. Nishchaya, yes. If you do that, you'll get it. Prabhupada given this assurance. Utchat Nishcha. Yeah, Nishcha, you'll get it. Sure. Now, I am in Bombay until about 23rd of January. At the above address, and we are preparing a very gorgeous Hare Krishna festival for the Koros Madan from January 12th to 21st instant. So I am free up to 10th January. So if in the meantime everything is settled up, then I can go to Hyderabad and lay down the foundation stone. So far, books are concerned, I have told Tamar to send as many as possible so he will see to it. There is 10,000 BTGs in Bombay Harbor, and we are waiting for CCP license to clear them. Then part of that shipment may be sent to you immediately. Meanwhile, I have ordered 5,000 to 10,000 each of India. So in future, there will be sufficient supply. This distributing a book is our most important business. So, I am very much pleased upon you that you want to help me in this way. Now, go on in books distribution and utilize your fertile brain how to do it more and more. Krishna has given you very facility. Krishna has given you every facility. So if you use that facility and intelligence for Krishna, just to please him by your preaching assistance, that will satisfy you completely. And it will be the best help to your countrymen, your family, and to all living entities in the world. May Krishna give you his all blessings. Now I want that you become the treasurer of our branch at Hyderabad. So I have sent one letter of resolution to Shubal in that connection. Keshav will be president and Shubal will be secretary. So far, the movie projector, etc., those things you should arrange locally with cooperation of others. And you may order films from our Los Angeles center for some cost price only. Hoping this meets you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Very nice. Clear instruction. We may feel, oh, Prabhupada has not written any letter to me. You can think this type of letter for you if you are in a situation. You can think Prabhupada is giving instruction to me. Ramlapu, can we read next letter?
Letter to Pushta Krishna, Bombay, dated 29th December 1972. My dear Pushta Krishna, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated November 27, 1972, and I can very well appreciate your preaching work on European continent. Having received very favorable reports from other big leaders there, that is wanted that all of you will take upon yourself the responsibility of preaching widely everywhere the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By that responsible commitment to your spiritual master, that is your qualification for getting Krishna's blessing upon you. And only in this way you will be able to make your spiritual progress rapidly. So you are very determined and intelligent boy. You have got a cool head, so I'm very much confident that you will be able to render more and more the best service to Krishna and to your spiritual master. That means that you will simply introduce our Krishna conscious program anywhere and everywhere without any compromise or deviation from the highest standard of devotional practice as chalked out for us by our great predecessors. If you yourself remain always pure, then your preaching will have effect. As soon as there is little impurity, the whole thing will deteriorate and go to hell. So we shall not like to take the credit in that case. Therefore, I am praying simply that all of you, my advanced disciples, GBC men, sannyasis, temple officers, like that, that all of you will become sober minded and feeling always very much responsible how the things will go on as I have given them. If you simply do as I am doing, not avoiding anything which may have to be done for pushing on Krishna's movement, remaining always stuck up very tightly to the footsteps of Rup Goswami, then, without any doubt, you will remain always fresh and enthusiastic for working very energetically on Krishna's behalf without any fall down. By next spring or summer, I shall be coming to London. So I shall be on that side. So if I get opportunity, I shall like to see that place, Switzerland, as I have heard that it is the best place in Europe. Anyway, let us see what Krishna desires. Hoping this meet you in good health, your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami.
Very nice. Okay, next letter. Letter to Bombay, 31st December 1972. My dear Dhananjay, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of a letter dated 28 December 1972, delivered by Latika from London. And I am very happy to hear of all the good news in English and Scottish temples in general. I have heard also from Revatinandan Swami how the things are going there. And his report is also very much encouraging to me. I am especially glad to note that everyone is feeling so much enthusiasm to work very hard in this pressing mission. That enthusiasm must be maintained under all circumstances. Very nice point. We are sometimes so much enthusiastic, after sometimes no. There is medical term bipolar. Bipolar means there is this rod, one pole and another. So extreme excitement and extreme depression. But here Prabhupada saying this enthusiasm should be maintained under all circumstances. That is our price for entering into Krishna's kingdom. That is our price for entering into Krishna's kingdom. Rupa Goswami said, Krishna Bhakti Rasha Bhavita Murti Kriyotang Vidi Kutra Vilap. If you get somewhere Krishna Bhakti, you should immediately purchase. What is that cost? Tattam Laulam Mullam Ekalam. You should persist there with laulam, greediness, enthusiasm. Yes, I want it. We are in Krishna consciousness. We got something. But what is the price? Yes, I want it. That's all. We don't have to give anything. Krishna consciousness is free. Only price is our enthusiasm to accept. Because without enthusiasm, everything else is finished. That is, and Maya is always trying to take away our enthusiasm to serve Krishna. Maya's duty to take away our enthusiasm to serve Krishna. Because without enthusiasm, everything else is finished. Srila Bhakti Yoga Guru Maharaj said, sometimes on a quarrel, fight between two, one person will go, oh, I have become victorious. Guru Maharaj said, no, you are not victorious. Victorious is Koli. Koli has Koli wants that you should fight with each other. And you are fighting each other. That means Koli is victorious. You are not victorious. Koli's business, Maya's business is like. Therefore, Rupa Goswami has introduced this system of regulative principles, which I have taught to you also. These regulative principles, such as rising before 4 a.m. for Mangalartik. Okay, raise your hand. Who will woke up tomorrow before 4 a.m.? Please raise your hand. I want to see the hand. Who want to rise tomorrow before Mangalartik, before 4 a.m.? Not so many. Yes, good. At least you should desire. Okay, share the screen. Devotee is still busy at 9:30. Maybe taking prasad. So, these regulative principles, such as rising before 4 a.m. for Mangalarti, chanting 16 hours minimum on beats daily, reading books, going for the street Sankirtan, preaching to anyone and everyone, offering the prasadam like that. These principles of devotional service are there to safeguard us from Maya's attack by keeping us always enthusiastic. So how to protect from Maya's attack? Enthusiast. If we strictly observe these principles, we shall remain always enthusiastic. These are the sources and the maintainer of our enthusiasm to serve Krishna. As soon as someone is not following this regularly, it may be certain that his enthusiasm will gradually disappear. Reading again. It may be certain that his enthusiasm these are the sources and maintains of our enthusiasm to serve Krishna. As soon as someone is not following them regularly, it may be certain that his enthusiasm will gradually disappear. Therefore, my request to you is that under any and all circumstances, we was the word shown. Normally we said under any circumstances, but Prabhupada said under any and all circumstances. That you yourself shall, without fail, stick to these principles and make certain that all of these devotees in your charge are also following them strictly. No, I don't want to break my relationship by telling that. It is not like that. His father, mother is fearful to correct the children. No, I don't want to break my relationship. If new students are coming and they want to live with us in the temple, they must agree before living with us to follow these principles without any exception. Otherwise, it is better for them to live outside and attend the classes, arati, prasad, like that. And gradually, as they become convinced by their intelligence, they will voluntarily agree to perform the austerity or tapas of living in the temple. Living in the temple, living in the temple tapas. But anyone who lives in the temple must follow all these principles without exception. Otherwise, they may be asked to live outside. Of course, we work very, very hard just to get someone to come to the platform of devotee of Krishna. So we shall not be too much hasty to drive anyone out. Therefore, we may forgive once, twice, but more than that, we must take other steps. So if any new candidate or devotee comes forward, you may test him very thoroughly to understand from him if he is ready to fully accept our strict standard of temple living. Let him understand that it is not an arbitrary or whimsical decision on our parts to become like military camp. Rather, we are strictly adhering to our devotional principles only so that we may make advancement in Krishna consciousness and be protected from the attack of Maya consciousness. They may be thinking that these people are of the strict principles, but we are thinking that these strict principles are steps to us. Of course, the devotee is always very liberal minded and tolerant towards everyone, seeing everyone as the part and parcel of Krishna and the pure devotee of Krishna. Only seeing that due to Maya, they have temporarily forgotten their real position. So, a devotee is always very understanding if there is some discrepancy behavior on the part of non-devotees and some misbehave. Very tolerant and understanding. The point is that no one is actually qualified in this material world to approach Krishna. But if he makes the attempt for inducing him gradually to give his energy to Krishna, by that attempt, Krishna will extend his mercy and deliver the fallen soul despite his so many disqualifications. And such person or aspiring devotee, he is to be considered the most exalted of men because he has given his life to Krishna. Bahunam janmanam ante gyanavanam prapadyate vasudevam sarvamiti samatma sudhari. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders to me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. So, you are the leader of London Temple, one of the most important temple in the world. So, your responsibility is very, very immense. But it is also Krishna's blessing upon you. So, try to please him always by understanding the instructions of Krishna as he is giving in Bhagavad Gita, and by that understanding, you will be able to manage everything without any difficulty at all. But I think you must be already very much advanced in your understanding of Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, how so many nice devotees are coming and how there is always such good report from London Temple. And I am especially pleased by the newspaper clipping from Edinburgh. They have given very good write-up just to the points. So far, painting of the deity, it will not be necessary to bring Muralidhar from New York just for that purpose. He should not be so hasty. We should not be so hasty to make such drastic programs. Radha and Krishna are transcendental to such artistic work. They do not depend upon our painting of them for their beauty, but they should be painted as nicely as possible if there is at present some deterioration of the painting. But I think someone is there, either in London or some other place in Europe, who can do the work perfectly well. Now, our first business in London will be to get the new place. I have been informed from Shamsundar that you are expecting to hear about that priori at any moment. Whether they accepted our bid or not. But this place or that place, we must get sufficient new place in London to give facility to the preaching work there. I can understand that it is Krishna's desire that we have got that place at Bauri place. It has become world famous due to that location. So try to keep that place also as long as possible. But in order to expand properly, all our British isles, we shall require a big headquarters. As you are contemplating, but if there is no solid program for getting the place, simply we are depending upon agents and George to do everything. Depending our agents and George to do everything. Then we may not be favored by Krishna to get the place very quickly. Better to take the upper hand and begin very energetically attempting to get some place. By our expending energy for Krishna, that is appreciated, not the actual result of our energy. But if there is lack of energy being devoted for some purpose, then everything will be delayed and possibly stopped. Better to seize the iron while the fire is hot. That my Guru Maharaj used to tell me. So George is now convinced of our movement. He will pay. So why the delay and difficulty? I think you should very seriously and apply yourself to getting that place or some other place as soon as possible, at least by springtime. Otherwise, Krishna may take away this golden opportunity, being disappointed by your lack of enthusiasm and love. You may inform me from time to time how your search for the new place is progressing more and more, hoping this meets you in good health. Your ever Elisha, A.C. Bhakti Prema Swami. So nice, huh? This Prabhupada's letter actually all are hidden treasure. We should lament why we have not read it before. Thank you very much. This letter is too big. It took almost 17 to 18 minutes. I took the time a little more. Still good. Very nice. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. Shavad Gaur Bhakti. Gaur